Welcome, Christina Hassan. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
My name is Christina Hassan. I'm a senior at Temple University, majoring in sociology with a minor in anthropology. I chose to be a sociology major after not enjoying a biology class that I took because I thought I was going to be a nursing major. I decided to transfer to liberal arts in general, and then taking a sociology class helped me understand the way the world around me works. I became so intrigued and switched my major to social behavior while I was at the Community College of Philadelphia. I transferred to Temple through the dual admissions program, which I learned about fairly early on in my academic career and was ready to do by the time that I graduated. However, coming to Temple was a shell shock, to say the least. It was completely different than the community that I had. While being inviting and accepting, it was a very next level of education that during a pandemic you're not really prepared for. Being primarily online changed my dynamic with my education in a way that allowed for me to really dig deep into who I was and what I wanted to do. I took a lot of sociology courses that helped me figure out where I wanted to be. And not working at the same time as going to school allowed for me to be able to vet out every avenue that I wanted to take. It was a luxury that I couldn't have done without my husband being here with me to support me. And I'm grateful that I was able to do it, because now I know that I forever want to be advocating for people to get the resources that they deserve, to seek justice for the people that I love in all spaces that I'm in, and show my children that it's possible to be a non-traditional student and succeed in life, to open doors for yourself with or without a traditional path, without a path written for you, that you can write your own path, that you can be your own person and speak out for things that you find are important.
So tell us your Graduate Philadelphia story.
So I became introduced with Graduate Philadelphia from a school fair that they had at the Center City Temple University campus. It was after work, so I was able to come during hours that fit me. However, I don't like traveling to Center City, so I was very nervous about getting on public transportation and finding the location. It was a newer campus I wasn't familiar with. After finding the location, there was lots of people in the room. This made me even more nervous. I was accompanied by a friend, but she wasn't planning on going to school. She was just coming with me to figure out my options. I had been at a dead-end job for so long that wasn't servicing me or my family anymore. I knew I had to do something different, and this was my option. I was happy that they were all set out before me so that I didn't have to go from school to school to school to figure out what they offered me. They were all in one room. Going from table to table was pretty easy, but starting a conversation and feeling like, you're not prepared completely was a little nerve-wracking. When I got to the Community College of Philadelphia table, I was able to talk to them about my prior experience there and how I was considering returning. They assured me that returning would be the best thing for me because I had prior credits, and that I would have an advisor working with me to help me get any credit recovery that I needed that I missed out on at my initial turn there when I graduated high school. There was a lot of follow-up after the fair, to make sure that I found something that fit me from Graduate Philadelphia. A lot of reassurance that I was doing what was best for me. A lot of support that I was on the right path, because it can be a lonely one. Returning back to school and deciding to not work while going to school is a very scary decision to make. However, having support from advisors that this is going to ultimately be worth it and that you can do it, right? A lot of the times you don't even have people telling you that you can do it, because in my situation, I'm a first generation student. My mom didn't go to college and I don't have anybody around me that could help me navigate the system and show me that I could succeed in it. Now that I am at the end of this journey, I still have Graduate Philadelphia helping me get into a comfortable space with career searching and building my resume to reflect my skills and showing me opportunities that I never thought possible.
So can you tell us, how has Graduate Philadelphia helped you?
Graduate Philadelphia has helped me in many ways. From the beginning of entering into college, helping me get the paperwork together and the burden of finding out the process, even the timelines that are associated with it, even up until now, helping me with my resume for after I graduate college and begin to apply for career opportunities.
So can you tell us more about ways that you think Graduate Philadelphia could help other adult learners?
Ways that I think Graduate Philadelphia could help other adult learners is by being more present on campus. I think a lot of the time students, especially commuter students like myself, are in campus for classes and then leaving campus. However, when we see tables and opportunities to interact with resources, we do engage. If Graduate Philadelphia was one of those opportunities, I think that students would be eager to see how the services could help them.
And what do you think the biggest support that other organizations could give to an organization like Graduate Philadelphia?
Ways that I believe other organizations could lend resources to Graduate Philadelphia is interchanging things that have worked, so strategies and processes that have worked for them to engage with students. Also, student, I guess, call list, I would think, or contact information. A lot of the times, students that have a need are serviced by many different organizations that could service that need. So if it was able to be shared within like a network, it would be great, because students wouldn't always have to be the one giving out their information or finding multiple different organizations to work with. If they contacted them, it would be much easier to engage students.
And what piece of advice would you like to share with other adult learners?
One piece of advice that I would like to share with other adult learners is that it's possible. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, even if a pandemic happens during the middle of your education, it's possible. You guys can do it, and as long as you want it, there are people out there that can help you.
Can you tell us, what does advocacy mean for you?
Advocacy means for me being the person in the room to speak up for people who can't be in that room. It means showing up, whether you're comfortable, whether you're not comfortable, and understanding that you're showing up for more than just yourself. You're showing up for many and many of people who don't have the opportunity to speak up the way that you do, or don't have the words to put to the stories behind what they've been through.